remember when air was free? You could drive to a gas station and check the air pressure in your tire, and if you needed air, you could fill up, and there was no charge. It's not that way any longer. Most stations I see, you drive up and there's a place where you can get air for your tire, but you're going to pay for it. The new rule seems to be that you pay for air. But of course, we're rule breakers. And it'd be nice if there were some place where you could get free air for your tires. It's not that it's that much money, but still, why pay for something when you don't have to? Well, I do know of a couple of places where you can get free air. One is Costco. If you are a member of Costco, and you must be a member in order to use it, there are places next to the auto center where you can drive up yourself and get air. Now, it's self-service. Unless you're handicapped, you can request from the auto service center some assistance. But it's pretty easy. You basically just check first the inside of your passenger door to see what PSI your tires take. It'll be 32, 33, something like that. That's code tire pressure. If you've been driving for a while and your tires are warmed up, again, the instructions will tell you to add a little bit PSI to that. There is actually a QR code on the air pump. You can use your phone and watch a video. But again, it's a simple process. Find out what your PSI is for your tires. And then on the air pump, you can actually set it to that level. So if it's 32, you would up it to 32, or if you need to go down, you can do that as well. And then you take the hose and you put that on the valve stem and you fill it up. And of course, you do that all around for all four tires. Now at Costco, they use nitrogen that fills your tires up instead of air. There's some people who believe that is better, that it holds longer and with changing temperatures during the seasons. Now, second place where you can get free air is at Discount Tire. And this is where I have for years bought my tires. Anyone can use it. You don't have to have a membership. And you drive up. They have a little place there where you pull up and an attendant will come out and actually do it for you. So you don't have to get out of the car. You don't have to worry about getting your hands dirty. And they'll also be checking your tires to make sure there's no damage or excessive wear. Of course, they're hoping you need new tires so they can sell you some tires. But again, I've done business with them for years and never found them to be dishonest and try to sell you something that you don't need. Which one is best? Which one do you want to go to? Well, one, if you are not a Costco member, then technically you're not supposed to go there. Second, do you want to do it yourself, or would you rather have an attendant do it for you? If you want the attendant, then you go to Discount Tire. Do you also want a free tire check? Again, Discount Tire. Now, Costco uses nitrogen instead of air. So if you think that is valuable, then you might want to go to Costco. Are you in a hurry? Well, that's a little harder of a call. I think probably Costco would be your best bet. At my Costco, they have two pumps. I've been there a couple of times and never had to wait. At Discount Tire, I have driven up there and been the first one and sit there maybe 3 or 4 or 5 minutes waiting for an attendant to come out. I was by there a few months ago and it looked like there were 3 or 4 cars in line waiting, and I just didn't want to wait that long, so I kept going. So again, if you are in a hurry, Costco might be your best bet. I hope this has been helpful, and maybe you know of other places where you can get free air for your tires. Put those in the comments, sharing those with others if you would. Thank you. And until next time.